What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil John. Lil John. The pick your me click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers. Do your thing.
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Let's go now. Half the 60. Half the 60. Hey, too good. Wide. Get wide. Go.
Throwing on their first play. Has him on a quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. Oh, this big guy is moving. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal.
Reload. Let's go.
They'll run here. It's Benson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Here we go. Wrap roll 80.
They give it to him up the middle. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
Shotgun now on third down. The 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Now the Cardinals sending out the field goal unit. It's a 36-yard look for him. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
just kind of a confidence builder. That offense drives it down, special teams does their job, and now the defense is going to take the field with the lead.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Y'all got a problem about tasting. Y'all can't talk about basic. We ain't ready, more Power Ranger.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Pretty throw here to start. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the gun is Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. It's a good play. It's a great play.
And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pearsall on the slant. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Got his man. Watkins has it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the 49ers want up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Samuel now to return it. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
On the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Murray. Headed out right. Now he takes it. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Play action now, Murray. Bails out of the pocket quick. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but they'll get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Hand off to Benson from the gun. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
3rd and 1. Here's Murray. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
You know, Kate, you get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. But that's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
They snap it to Murray. Flushed out of the pocket. Got a man, that's McCoy. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals hold a slim 2-point lead early. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals push their lead to 3.
49ers 7.
Here is Schmidt to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's Purdy to throw. He's got Ayuk downfield. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Completes it downfield to Pearson. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So 2nd down coming up.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. Got to shake it off and keep on firing.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. They were Johnny on the spot.
Cardinals go to the dime look here. Third down.
Get set, get set. Ready? Yellow. Up.
To the air again. Purdy buys time, rolling right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. This is pulled to the left and no good. And that bad snap made it tough to get the hold down. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Hey, whether it's a good hold or not, the process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambling to try to get his job done, and none of them, unfortunately, could.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. A quarter down. 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Ready to throw here on 3rd. He's going deep. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. Matthew Hayball to kick this away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Fielded at the 11. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, that's exactly how you get it done.
3rd and long. Purdy. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Collects this at the 35. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Kyler looking to throw. Short pass brought in. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Arizona. In the red zone now. Forced out to his right. That one connects. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 9-point advantage. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
One right down the middle. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Isaac Gorindo to return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
It's a metal brain corrodes.
49ers to the line. First and 10.
Yellow. 18! What's up? Yellow. Up.
Now Purdy. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Brings us second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Outside. 18! Watch out! Yellow. Yellow.
Now it's Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's going to get this one in 36-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Outside. 18! Watch out! Yellow. 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 Up.
From the gun is Purdy. Caught quickly on the slant. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. And it's the 49ers with a first and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18!
Again, left side to McCaffrey. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
To his right out is the screen. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
We're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Get set, get set.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this, 4th and 4. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there, and looks like they're going for it. Purdy now on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. It gives some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Option play, they give to Benson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. On the move, headed right. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Come on. Easy. Bush. 2-1.
1st and 10, Murray. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get set, get set. Watch out. Yellow.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Chased out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. 18. Watch out.
Looking to throw, Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. Shoots away from one. There he goes, right sideline. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers get it back to within 6.
49ers 14.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Samuel now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Cardinal out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. But cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long, they're going to throw. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by Fred Warner.
35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Murray to throw. He rolls to his right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open. Hey.
Murray on third down. He's trying to push the field. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. A lot of space ahead. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe along the Cardinals side of the field. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Still has some space inside the 35. Racing down the left side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get 6 points for themselves. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Samuel now to return it. He dodged the tackle, and he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
What?
Murray. Gets him on the quick hitter. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. The Amador Lenore there on the stop.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Throwing here, Murray. Catch made right side by Nakua. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Cardinals first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Arizona.
Running from the pistol with Benson. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Kyler throwing here. 49ers closing in, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Got to get some protection up front here, Kate. He is already in the game because they knocked out the starter, and trust me, you don't want to get to the emergency quarterback.
Third and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Punt team on the field. And they could really use a good one here. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Fencing now from the gun. These drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. Connects on the crosser. And he nearly gets him another 1st down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Goal line formation, a give to the fullback, powering forward. Is that Lorenzo Neal? That Tom Rathman down there, Brock? It doesn't get more old school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
Defense had a chance to plan, now defending this 2-point try. Murray's going to throw for it. And the pass is caught. 10-2 more onto the score. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set.
Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. Into the hands of Kittle. He's out in the clear. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. George Kittle, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Kyler looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
2-2.
Murray set up to throw. He gets this one in Nakua. Free inside the 30. Puka Nakua. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that 2nd one far bigger than his 1st when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the 2nd half and puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here is Schmidt to send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This, our last play of the quarter. Purdy throwing here on 1st. Completed to his running back. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Get set. Get set. On 18. 21.
Here's Purdy to throw. Completed over the middle. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. On 8. Yellow. Stop.
From the gun is Purdy. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Yellow. On 18. Yellow.
Desperation time here. Kittle makes the catch. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard
On
line.
18. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Get set. Get set. On 18.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. This one goes for 3 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Outside. 18.
Purdy throwing here. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Yellow. Get set. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. He fires one deep down the right side. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Looking inside the red zone. He's got it on the slant. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Get set. Get set.
The throw again. It's Purdy. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now trail by just a point in the 4th. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers tie this game 35 apiece. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
And the Cardinals first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. Cuts right. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a fourth quarter lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Rindo to return it. Things going well so far. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into a good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up.
Watch out!
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hold this one away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Get set! Get set! 18! Watch out! Yellow! Yellow!
Looking to throw, Purdy. Kittle's got it on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Even 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a 49er first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Outside! Stop!
On the counter, McCaffrey. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers losing by 7. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set! Get set! Yellow! 18!
Now Purdy. He brings it in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
18! Watch out!
Here he is to throw. And they were finally able to get to him and touch him down with the damage already done as they pick up that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series. Zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Man in motion here.
Big ass open, big ass open.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. They're going to pass it here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Trey McBride. And that brings up 4th and long. Their punter making his way out now. And they could elect to just take the safety here. And he gets it away from his end zone. Takes this in at the 25. Crashes through a tackle. And he's brought down before the return gets lost.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
I just want to rock. I just want to rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yellow. Buddy T, watch out.
Setting up to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yellow. Buddy T, watch out.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Cardinals going nickel here on 3rd. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Third and just 2 to go.
Yellow. Yellow.
Now to throw. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
Deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
Buddy T, watch out.
Throwing now. Escapes the pocket. Trying to push deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Cardinals, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
You ain't never been a skate town.